All right, folks, welcome to another hiking video. First day of spring, so we have a lot to be happy and celebrate today. This will be my first time out at the reforestation camp since last fall. I did ask, they said the trail is closed, but I actually asked Brown County if it's open, and they did say yes. So I contacted them personally. So here we go. I also have other news. I now am recording with, let me adjust this just a little bit. I'm now recording with a GoPro Hero 7 Black. Here's a little shot of the map. So what we're doing today is, let's see if I can find where we are here. All right, so we're here. And my plan is I'm actually going to do two videos. We're here, and this is extra footage because I'm going to walk in. I'm going to be doing what's called a table in the wilderness video where I sit and I do a teaching. That'll be a separate video. This is a hiking video. So I'm going to walk down here, walk over here, and walk over to this pond, and where I'm going to set up for a different video for one of my ministry videos. And this will be a hiking video there and back. And then I'm going to pack some stuff up in the car, and I'm actually going to do a second video. I'm going to walk back over here, and I'm going to walk in, because over here is the Izaak Walton League property. I've asked permission, and they said I can walk there. So, all right, so let's get going. We'll probably have the trail to ourselves since it says it's closed. But I asked if I could come out, and they said yes. I asked Brown County themselves. So I think it's closed to bikes, because the bikes will rough up the trails. But I think people are welcome to come out here. So why do I have the camera on my chest? Why? Because I'm carrying gear out to do my teaching video. So I have my tripod, okay, and here's a new piece of equipment. I have an iPad in this bag, okay, and that's so I can read my notes for my teaching video. And then I also have a chair on my shoulder. So I've been really excited to come out here. One of my favorite places to come out. It's in my top 5. You can't come out here technically during the winter because they have all these trails for skiing, and they don't want hikers messing up the trails. Now, they do say I got permission, I could walk on the snowshoe trails, which is in here somewhere, but it's a really short trail, and that doesn't work for me, because I usually go out, you know, for quite a walk. So I never did that. So I just waited patiently for spring, and here we are. This camera here you see, this is my GoPro Hero 7 Silver. So it's the same year as we're recording on now. The black is the highest level. It has more features and slightly better quality build. Where or did I say silver? If I said silver, I'm sorry, this is white. There is a white, a silver, and a black. White is the lowest level, silver is middle, black is highest. So I'm just bringing my white out as a backup, and, you know, just in case. I was actually going to put this white on my chest and record with that on my way out, but no, I'll use the black all day. I plan on keeping my silver. I keep saying silver. I plan on keeping my white, but if you watch some of my videos, I recently said, let's do a spin here. Trees are still without leaves. Spring is here, so we'll start seeing some green soon. I did bring a long sleeve shirt, but I was warm enough that I just got it tied around my waist. We'll see if I regret it. I can put it on later if I want. I am a little cold, but not too bad. I think it's supposed to be a high of 55 today. I didn't, again, this is another time I did not go online to see all the details. I just listened to the weather on the radio. It's not, they said it's supposed to be breezy tomorrow, but I'm already feeling some breezes. So I'd be out here probably an hour sooner, but I did get the GoPro today. And so I went online and watched a few videos on the best settings. Everybody and their brother has different opinions and advice. So I kind of did a mixture of a bunch of opinions. And we'll see what we get. I may have to tweak it. A lot of them do, you know, tweaking and editing afterwards with their sharpness and their coloring and all that. And I don't do that. The only thing I will do, let's do this. Let's get this nice stream here. Very full because it's, excuse me, because it's spring. All I do is I'll throw it in the edit program and I hit auto color. Speaking of that, I need to speak to you folks who watch my channel just for my hiking videos. Please understand that my hiking videos is my secondary YouTube purpose. Ministry videos is my most important one. I've been doing a lot of hiking videos lately, and it's been eating up my time editing. So I am going to make some changes, and I apologize for it slightly, but not too much because I have to do my primary purpose, ministry videos. So I'm going to cut back on my hiking videos. I'll keep making them probably as I was before, you know, but the last 3 weeks I've been cranking out the hiking videos left and right, it seems like. I'm also going to not do color correction on my hiking videos to save time, because that adds 30% time to my editing process, and I just can't do that. So the GoPro 7 Black should make you get better quality picture without as much editing. So as I seek out, you know, the best settings, we will have that. So here's a this is a snowmobile trail. And they still got some of the snowmobile signs up. And that was one thing I discovered also. Brown County is one of the fewest places in the United States where they don't allow any other traffic on the trails. You cannot hike on snowmobile trails in Brown County, Wisconsin. They just won't do it. They have their reasons, which are like, well, we want to get permission from the farmers and all these other people, so to make it easier, we just don't let anybody on the trails. Well, what about the Brown County Forest? Nope, we're keeping it uniform. So it's a shame, but I'm not going to complain. I have lots of places to hike. I just had to be patient and go find other places, and that's what I did this winter. I went to other places. Just looking around. I'm probably gonna have this trail all to myself. So I'm not upset with Brown County's decisions on these things. It's just, I understand, and I respect it, and I'll abide by the rules. So I didn't come out here during winter, and I found other places to go. There are so many places to go, you can't complain, right? Just be thankful that we do have this place to go to most of the year. So, I think it's called Izaak Walton League. I probably have the name wrong. We'll see it here in a minute. I never heard of it, okay? And when I first started doing videos, I came out here and I saw a sign that had that name on it. I'll show it to you in a minute. And I never thought anything of it And then during my Christmas Eve video, if you've seen the videos, I saw across the East River another trail system. I'm like, what's that across the river? Well, I looked it up and it was Osprey Point. Now, I'd heard of it. I knew it was like a hiking location, you know, and there was birds and stuff you could watch there. Well, that is controlled and operated and owned by the Izaak Walton League. And so I've been out there 2 or 3 times now, and I quite enjoyed it. And I talked to them on Facebook, and I said, I remember seeing your sign, and here it is. And I put 2 and 2 together, and they said, yep, sure enough, we do have property out by the Reforestation Camp. So there it is, folks. I got personal permission to go in there. And I will be afterwards, when I'm finished with my teaching video, Table in the Wilderness video, excuse me as I adjust here. I'm going to put my stuff in the car, my iPad, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do a walk in the spirit video. So it's interesting. I've done these trails last fall many times, and I remember seeing that sign the very first time. Like, I never heard of that. What is it? Defenders of soil, air, woods, waters, and wildlife. I never heard of it, you know, and I'm like, I don't know if I can go in there. I'm not gonna. And I kind of forgot about it, except, you know, I passed by this several times. And then when I was out at Osprey Point, I saw their sign out there. It's like, oh, I've seen that sign before. So there we go. I found a really nice place to go hiking, you know, in the Green Bay area called the Sherwood Forest Park. It's in Ashwaubenon, within the city limits. It's amazing. Oh, by the way, another thing I'm going to do to make it easier for my editing purposes, I'm no longer going to link to videos inside these videos, because I'm just going to, there we go, we got some of the leftover ski pole there. I'm no longer going to add videos inside the videos. I might link to them down below, because that's quick and easy. But going into the video when I'm editing and adding it is just going to take up time. Basically, I go through the whole video, cutting out this, adding that, and I'm not going to do that. So if you want to, I did not make a video of Sherwood Forest because I made this decision. I've been making too many videos, but it was amazing. I wish I had, because it was amazing. I do plan on going there and doing some videos. Now this is, I was telling you that there were, I gotta cross this mud here. I'll do it over here. A little less muddy here. This is right here. This swamp loop is one of those snowshoe trails, and it's not a well-developed trail, and I just did not want to come out here and do that. Here we go, we got some princess pine down here. That's this green stuff. My dad used to use that when making Yule logs when I was growing up for Christmas. They were very beautiful. I know I got to turn right here. Hopefully I didn't bypass it. Oh, it's right here. I see there's a straight here, and a left. Let's see the right. We'll be turning right. This takes us to the pond. It is muddy. I've got my boots on still. Once it dries up, I'll start wearing my tennis shoes again. I used to lug my computer out in the woods. With this iPad, it's so much better. I'm looking at this sign and fence. I want to know what it is. Is it do not enter? I won't enter, but I want to see what it is. I think this is a one-way path. I think that's why it is. Oh yeah, all right. Bikes yield to horses. Stop and say hi. Horses are a prey species. Anything moving fast, quiet, or above them is a potential predator. So I think that's do not enter because these bike paths are one way. I'll just go and look at the sign. I have no intention of walking down here. Here it says, oh, two-way traffic up ahead. Maybe that's for the skiers? I don't know. Interesting log. Stump. More signs out here. I don't remember seeing all these signs last fall. Yeah, I don't want to make this into a hiking channel, folks. That's why they initially were called extra footage videos. I am targeting, viewers who do want hiking, but I want you folks to understand that that is not the primary purpose of this channel. But I go through a lot of nice woods, and I know there are people out there who want to watch hiking videos. And I started looking at some of the big ones out there, and I was quite disappointed. They don't show their whole hike. I've seen people do, a 2-hour hike and they break it down into a 9-minute video. I've seen another one where this lady, I think I saw a squirrel or something over there. Saw this one lady, she was hiking in Florida. I thought she was crazy. She didn't use a tent. All those alligators. She says, well, a tent's not going to stop an alligator. No, it won't, but it can deter an alligator. We're not going to stop a predator no matter what in many situations, but we can deter them. There's a difference between deterring and stopping. So people have to be wise. Anyways, she was like hiking all day long through Florida, and it turned into be a 30-minute video when she was out there all day. Well, I won't do that. I don't cut out my parts, so you get to enjoy the whole hike. If you want to fast forward, you can fast forward. I let the viewer decide. And hiking enthusiasts, you are welcome to watch my Christian content. You don't have to listen. You can always mute it, and then you can enjoy my walk in the spirit videos. Muted, don't have to hear me preach. That's an option. But I will continue to make extra footage videos like this. I'm just not going to spend a lot of time editing them, okay? And I'm not going to have lots and lots of them. Just want to make sure I'm recording. It says I am. Hopefully this will come out good. We're actually pretty close to that pond. I've actually only walked up here once before. I've been in these woods many times, but it's so huge. I've seen some of these places only once, and I haven't covered everything either. I'm warm now. I was a little cool earlier. I'm definitely warm, so I'm not needing my long sleeve shirt. I tell you, this iPad is so much lighter than my laptop. I think it's like only 20% of the weight. I think the next thing I'm going to do is try to find me a lighter, smaller hiking chair. Although this isn't bad. Hold on a second, folks. All right, folks, I'm back. Sorry about that. I think we're like 75 yards or so from the pond. So this video will end, and then I will make a new video, and when that's done, I will continue with this video. You won't know the difference. It'll just turn off and turn back on. So saying I'm going to use this camera for pretty much everything. So why do I have this camera on this stick? Well, I'm just going to take the camera off my chest and put it on here. I'm just carrying this camera as a spare out here. That's all. It's just a handy place to put it. So it's just sitting on here temporarily. Adjusting, make sure it's straight as possible. That's the pond up there by those big trees you see up there around to the right. I am quite warm. So when I go back to the car, I'll lose my iPad, I'll lose the chair, and I will lose my shirt and the chest strap. I'll probably do some extra footage from the car to once I get to the Izaak Walton League, but I will do it on a camera with a selfie stick. We'll see. We'll see. So here's the pond. Oh, there's still ice on it. I was hoping it'd be melted enough. It brings it a little more interest. There's benches here, but I brought my own chair. All right, folks, I'm going to set up. I'll just give you a quick shot here. All right, so we're gonna shut down, folks, and we'll see you in a bit after I do my other video. Just looking around here. All right, so this shows the snowshoe trails. Yeah, the snowshoe trail did continue up this area. So, all right, folks, shutting down. Talk to you, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. All right, folks, welcome back. I've got good news and bad news. I'll give you the bad news first. Let me straighten my harness here so you get a straighter picture. Bad news first is my battery is dying on my new GoPro 7 Black, so I have to switch my video coverage of the extra hiking video here, extra footage video, to my GoPro 7 White. So you might see a slight decrease in quality. I apologize, but I got to save my battery for my other videos. The good news is I'm going to take the slightly longer way out so you get to see more of the Brown County Reforestation Camp. It's a bit more windier than I expected. Again, I didn't look up the details. I just listened to the weather on the radio. It said it was going to be breezy on Sunday. And it's been a little breezy here today. Well, that's the nice thing about having two cameras for this kind of thing. Otherwise, I'd have to have less extra footage for you. I just feel like this is crooked. I'm trying to make it straighter. Let's do a spin. It is a nice day out. It's supposed to be 5 degrees warmer tomorrow, but they said it was breezy. So probably more wind tomorrow than today. I don't know. I'm so happy with this iPad. It worked. And it's so much lighter than bringing my computer out in the woods. Just want to make sure we're recording, folks. I'll tilt you down to the ground. Yep. I thought for a short moment about doing mounting the camera on a hat today, but it's so warm I don't need a hat. I'd rather not wear a hat, so chest mount works. Let's do a spin here. It's a nice spot. I love being out here in the woods. I've been waiting all winter. Looking forward to the leaves. Plenty of green pines here, which is nice. Young pines here. Adds a little green to the video. This just continues up to the main path around the corner. Then we hit the corner and then go back down where we were. Oh, sorry. Beautiful out here. Beautiful, beautiful. I like just being out in the woods. I just love it. Doing videos in the city is fine on hiking trails, but I just love being out here in the woods. Grew up in the country, so part of me is still a country boy. Trying not to have anything in front of the camera. Constantly adjusting this strap too. Someone's shooting their rifle. up to these people, pass them out. Fear my tummy, I'm sorry. Hungry. It's a little money, but nothing too bad. Some water there. I'm wondering what this property is. Once I thought it was part of the Izaak Walton League's property, but according to the map and the markers that I found online, it is not. There is a no trespassing sign there, so we will not be going in there. The owners there obviously have a well-developed path over to here. I'd probably do the same if I owned it. Some of this area you can hunt, some you can't. They have markers and posts where you can hunt and can't hunt. Mostly where you can't hunt. Certain sections in here they don't allow hunting. I think where most of the trails are. Sorry, I'm going to cross my hands in front of the camera because I keep adjusting my chair on my shoulder. So we turn that corner, we're on the same trail we came in on, so we're just going to go straight on the way out. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to have extra footage on the way back in. Probably not, folks, because that's just a short stroll, which we've seen once already. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh, man. Perfect.
Yep. The sign said the trails are closed, but I contacted Brown County myself. They said hiking is open, so.
Yeah, hiking's been, you can hike all winter long if you want.
They told me you cannot hike the ski trails during winter. And Brown County doesn't let you hike the snowmobile trails either, so.
Yeah, probably the only thing that's really open is the ponds and the snowshoes.
Yep, yep. We haven't gotten to the turn yet, so this wasn't covered earlier. Well, I mean, I was here last fall, but today. A lot of water here. A little less muddy here. Oop, muddy spot there. Very muddy here. I'm gonna have to adjust my straps. This side always pulls up on the other side. If I adjust my straps, I won't have to constantly over adjust when wearing it. Oh, really wet area here. I may have to walk up on that bank. I had to do that last fall, probably the same spot. I walk up on the bank over here. Remember walking through here last fall, and I saw Princess Pine here. I don't see it here now. Oh, there's the Princess Pine. I probably saw it over here. Yep, this is where I probably pointed it out on video. It's a little greener here than that other spot. Jump here. Oh, that was muddy. It's muddy under these leaves here. Still muddy under these leaves. Muddy spot. We'll get drier up here. And here was the crossroads. This is where we turned earlier. So when I get to the car, folks, this is going to end our extra footage. We still got probably, I don't know, 7-8 minutes. So we went that way in. So I'm going to come back once again. I'm going to come back and I'll be recording in there, folks. So if you want to see it, just go on my channel and look for my Walk in the Spirit video. I'll link to it below. I'm not going to link in the channel. I won't link in the video, I mean. A lot of shooting. Well, first day of spring, a lot of people probably going out. That's the bridge up ahead, so we still probably have 4 minutes or more. Oh, there's a, I don't know if you can see it, there's a birdhouse there, pretty big one. It's kind of facing the other way. So I won't be like, before I would like zoom in on that. I won't be doing that zooming and stuff through the edit process anymore. Unless I go somewhere special, like Fond Ferret Glen, and I want to get some really nice video, then I'll do that editing. This side is always a little more photographic. Probably 3 minutes, maybe. Two or three. There is a possibility if I'm in that property, Izaak Walton League's property, and I'm done with my video and I'm deep in, I might have some extra footage on the way out, which I'll add to the end of this video. You'll know when you're watching this whether that's happened or not. At the time of this recording, I don't know. Of course, when I'm editing, I will know. Kind of cool, that swamp like that. Although I prefer lively and green. I've seen enough dead things all winter. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this iPad. It's so much lugging that laptop I have out in the woods was hard work. This is so much easier. Another good swamp shot with the green moss and evergreens. Losing my chair. I'll just let it ride up. Probably 2 minutes or less. Well, once again, folks, I don't know if this will be the end of the video here or if I'll have some more extra footage. So if it's so long, we'll see you soon, Lord willing, folks. If not, we've got more coverage. Hope you enjoyed coming out here with me in the spring. Looking forward to more green and hopefully more videos. All right, bye-bye, folks, if this is bye-bye. All right, welcome back. I guess I do have some time to do a little extra footage just as I leave, but I'm only at 8% battery, so I don't know how long this will last. Do a quick spin here. So we are now in the Izaak Walton League property. At least I hope we are, and I haven't crossed any private property lines. I did see some fences up here on this side, so I didn't go that way. I turned back this way. They were very old, worn out trespassing signs, but they're there, so I didn't go that way. Oh yeah, there is their official trail. And we're gonna walk around and come back in here, but this is more developed. I thought this property would be undeveloped, but there's more development here than I expected. I just love this scene right there. Someday I'm probably going to come back to do a video right in here. That's going to be my next Table in the Wilderness video. I think will be here amongst these pines. Oop, I'll be right back. I gotta check the time. Alright. I'm getting short on time and I'm at 7%, so we're gonna hurry this up. Told my wife I'd be home at 4 o'clock. It's 3:21 now. I want to thank the Izaak Walton League, hopefully I'm getting that name right, for letting me come out here. Once again, hopefully I'm not on private property. Again, I think there's a fence over there somewhere. I'm going to head back this way towards the trail. Here's the trail. Looks like it goes this way. Up. So I thought this was undeveloped. I think it's underdeveloped, and they probably want to develop it more. Some animal holes here. Beautiful day. Got rid of all my other equipment, my shirt. They got benches here. Here it says end of trail. And they got these little signs, you know, talking about the the plants stuff. There's more over here. Another sign about the plants, trees. I can't dilly-dally. Little sign here. Let's see what this one says. Oh, just an arrow sign. Another tree or plant sign. By the way, we're now back on the Hero 7 black. So your footage will be better than probably the previous footage. But then again, this is my first day using the black, and I'll have to experiment with what settings are best for me in my situation without having to do extra editing. And I don't want to do extra editing, sorry, for the hiking videos. I want to make them available, but I don't want to spend hours editing these. Wet woods. So if the camera ends the video, that's because the battery died, folks, okay? So that can happen any time. I think I have enough to get to the car, but we'll see. All right, we're getting to the gate. Once again, they did give me permission to come in here. So if you're looking to hike, they have Osprey Point, and I did some hiking videos there, and I'll link to it down below. But if you want to hike here, you may need permission. I don't know. I can't give you that permission. You go to their Facebook page. Just go to the Facebook page of the Izaak Walton League, and then contact them and ask permission. Brown County Reforestation Camp area. We're now in the Brown County Reforestation Camp. We just left their property. Been hearing gunshots all day. Been out here over 2 hours. Probably close to 3. I left home at around 1, I think. So probably started at 1:30. Yeah, 2 hours, maybe over. Actually, I'm using the battery for my GoPro Hero 5. I bought that used about a month ago off eBay for about $80 with taxes. It was probably $85. They seem Hero Black 5s seem to be going around $80. I'm probably going to sell it now that I got this, but that battery was almost full, not quite, and so I didn't have the new battery that came with this camera, the 7 Black, just had a little trickle in it to turn it on, but that wasn't enough to do a video. So that's at home charging in the 5 Black, and I took the 5 Black battery and used it for this one. The 7 White doesn't have a battery. It comes with its permanent